Let's talk about the real ghosts of Halloween. Dismissive avoidance. Dating and relationships can be a scary and spooky world these days. And dismissive avoidants seem to be the ones to just vanish into thin air. So stick with me and let's unravel the mystery. You've been ghosted by a dismissive avoidant. I'm Brandy, a relationship coach with Beautifully Broken Path. I specialize in attachment styles and also healing from breakups. I coach avoidance, so I kind of understand why they do what they do. There is no reason or excuse to ghost anyone. Being said, it still happens, and dismissive avoidants are notorious for it. Dismissive avoidants are not great at communication. They also fear commitment, conflict, criticism, closeness, and intimacy. And if any of these fears have been triggered, the stakes are high for them to ghost. To ultimately avoid conflict and confrontation. If things are getting too serious or things are moving too fast for a dismissive avoidant, this triggers their fear of vulnerability and commitment, and they're going to pull away. Notice it. So you question them. Hey, I noticed that you've been distant lately. I've noticed your energy's been off. You seem distracted, or you don't seem as interested as you did before. They may know they pulled away and are being distant, but they oftentimes don't know why they're pulling away and being distant. Know is that they're feeling overwhelmed, smothered, suffocated, and sometimes engulfed by the relationship. So when you start questioning them as to what's changed, they perceive that as potential conflict and feeling like that there's going to be a confrontation. And to avoid that, they ghost. They may also feel this overwhelming expectation and pressure for them to show up in the relationship a certain way that they feel that they will not be able to meet. It causes them to feel immense shame and guilt that they are a failure. To avoid those feelings, they ghost. Avoidance will also ghost as a way to reclaim their independence and autonomy, especially if they feel like the relationship is impeding on their personal space, their schedule, and taking up all of their time. Dismissive avoidants also have this idea of a perfect partner. They feel you two are not compatible, or you meet this perfect criteria of what they're looking for in their wants, needs, and high expectations. Instead of communicating their concerns, they're like, well, this isn't going to work out. They're not the person for me. So since I'm wasting my time, I'm just going to ghost. Ghosting is a defense mechanism for the dismissive avoidant. It's their way to avoid emotional discomfort, to avoid perceived conflict, confrontation, and criticism. The key takeaway here is if you have been ghosted by a dismissive avoidant, is it's not personal. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their lack of emotional maturity and emotional availability. Don't match their energy. You're secure. Show up as secure and say, hey, I appreciated our interaction. I enjoyed getting to know you and the time we spent together. Not have been a good match, but I wish you nothing but the best and hoped we could have ended things on good terms. That's being a secure ghostbuster.